We've got a highly anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field and Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Clemson's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this offense has a receiver that I think we consider underrated. Doesn't get the national attention, but boy, you leave him alone and he can hurt you making plays.
I think that's a great way to sum him up. And also, you'll see him out in front of these running backs when they get out to be able to run the football and get big yards. He's the first one leading them down the way. So just does the little aspects of this offense that a lot of times pay off in the long run.
Hand off to the right side. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. And this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Got the first down and still motoring. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Tigers will line up to kick it away. Decent opening drive, but it stalls. Punter on to boot it away. So the Duke Blue Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Anthony. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Catch made on the right side. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
He's got it in the open. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking for a man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Spins away from defenders.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And the Blue Devils will have to kick this away. Money comes for his second punt of the game. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
It's a dart right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Brown.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. It's Anthony. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Blue Devils will have to kick it away. Fielded near the 20. When he's got some space here. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle finally made at the 37. And first and 10 from there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The shotgun run call. Fights off a defender.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This is the 6th play on the drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
2-0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's King. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Looking to throw yet again. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7.
24-7.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get? Try to add to this lead before halftime. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Grabbed by the receiver.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Takes a shot at the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And he knocks through the PAT. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. A play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own team...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Blue Devils bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he takes it at the 40. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he spins around the defender to earn it. yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a fourth down. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Holding. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Moore. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. Blue Devils offense has back out of the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at the 28. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, they can't bring him down. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Quick throw. The catch is made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. The sure hands. It's Castle.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Brings up second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Important second down play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
As the first down is still going. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. He's swarmed by the defense. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Trying to find some room. It's Castle. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Little. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? He shreds the tackle. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
3rd down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. They connect for 6.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys